Mrs. May is fighting for her political life. Not only has she been blamed by many in the Conservative Party for a disastrous election campaign, but she was also widely judged to have mishandled the aftermath of a devastating and deadly fire at a London high-rise last week. Talks with the 10 lawmakers from the DUP have proved much harder than expected. But even though Mrs. May's position remains fragile, most analysts say that she is likely to secure their support one way or another. The DUP, which has strong Protestant roots, has a major incentive to find common ground with the Prime Minister. Without its help, Mrs. May's government could fall, and power could pass to the opposition Labour Party of Jeremy Corbyn, who has a history of close ties to Irish Republicans. The crucial test will come next week, when lawmakers are to vote on the programme in the Queen's speech. Even if Mrs. May were to prevail, as expected, she would still struggle to pass contentious legislation. That being the case, the legislative program on Wednesday suggested that she had dropped several measures that were once centerpieces of her political agenda. That explains why there was no reference in the speech to proposals for more grammar schools, which use tests to determine admissions, and why it made no mention of plans to require older people to pay more of the costs for long-term care at home, a proposal described by critics as a dementia tax. The Queen's speech also made no reference